conference opener.
Woohoo!
Prep Rally Live
On tape.
show. We got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
See, I've been building up to this right here. I knew I'd get it right at the start of conference play.
You just been laying back, waiting on
conference. I've been laying back, messing up on non-conference and everything.
Your record before then don't matter now, right?
No, it don't matter now.
You're 1-0.
What I did in the past doesn't matter anything.
Doesn't matter.
I'm 1-0.
Like an Etch-a-Sketch.
That's it. Shake it up.
It's
Let's
clear.
go. That's
There you
okay.
go. There you go.
Yep.
All right. So this is Prep Rally Live on tape, and we're going to talk about the game of the week brought to you by West Termite, Pest, and Lawn. Rick, we could have picked a number of games as game of the week this week because A, there's some great games on tap, and B, conference openers. Okay. So we only could pick one.
Yeah.
We can only pick one.
I got me one.
Who's the one you got?
I got me Farmington under J.R. Eldridge.
There you go.
3-0, and they only won 4 or 5 games last year. Their first game, his first introduction to the new 5A West.
That's right.
Phew. They're going up to Harrison.
Going up to Cripple Creek or Crooked Creek or
Tommy
whatever it
Tice
is.
used to call it the magic of Crooked Creek, I
Crooked
think.
Creek, okay.
But they don't need any magic anymore. They got some studs up there.
They
Harrison,
do.
and what an
Boy,
introduction.
they got it going on.
Oh, man, Harrison, I think they were like 12-2 last year, semifinalists. They are a great team. And Farmington, they're off to a 3-0 start as well.
They
but
are.
man, conference play is a whole different ball game.
Conference play, and it's time.
And I'm surprised at Farmington. They got the sophomore quarterback, Cameron Van Zandt.
Yep.
It's hard for a sophomore when the upper classes.
He learned from his sister. His sister taught him how to play.
Oh, McKenna, man, what a player!
Yeah.
Yeah, hitting those 3-pointers.
That's right.
But no, Cameron's done a really good job. He has. Elsick in the background. They got Donovan out there at receiver.
Yep.
But man,
defense has played pretty well.
Defense played pretty well, but man, that's quite a challenge up at
It
Harrison.
is, and it's going to be a tough one for Farmington. But they're making progress, and no surprise.
No,
when you've hired arguably the best coach in the state.
A lot of people would say that.
A lot of people would
I
say that.
I ain't going to go again.
A lot of people would say that. You're going to see results, and what he's been able to do at Farmington, Rick, is what we knew he was going to do.
Yeah.
He instilled a toughness in them because teams take on the persona of their head coach.
And a perfect example is that they played 7A Springdale, and I think they were trailing, but they won 20-19.
Yeah.
They found a way to win the game.
They did.
And then JR probably said, we didn't play our best, but you know what? We still got the W. You're going to see Farmington just soar up.
Rick, you're right, and Farmington is poised to be a really big-time player in the conference. Now, Harrison is going to be there. Joel Wells, we talk about J.R. Eldridge.
Job.
Joel Wells has done a superb job at Harrison, getting that program to a statewide elite level in 5A. Now, Pulaski Academy, Little Rock Christian, those are the two at the top of the 5A. But right below that is Harrison. They're right in there. They're right in there in that mix. Now, what's going to happen?
Farmington may be
not
right now.
Not right now. But 5A is about to lose those two teams. They're about to lose Pulaski Academy and Little Rock Christian. They're both going to 6A next year. They're already over the point limit, so they're going. 5A West is going to have a real 4A1 look to it next year.
With a team like Prairie Grove.
Prairie Grove's coming up. Already P. Ridge is coming up. Shiloh Christian's going to be in that conference as well.
Yeah,
that's going to happen. Barring a total collapse of the football program this year, they're going to win more conference games than they lose, which is going to give them that point to put them over. So, although we're excited for next year, what the 5A West is going to look like next year, we're talking about this year.
We're talking this week.
And this week, Farmington's going up to Harrison. And Rick, how do you see that game turning out?
Plumlee and the boys, man, Harrison's got too much firepower for them. We may not be saying this in a couple years, but Harrison will win this game.
So Harrison to win the 5A West Conference opener against a much improved Farmington, just not ready to knock off a Harrison yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Making moves, making progress.
Making progress.
Now, Farmington, use that face as your motivation this week. Tack that up on the bulletin board. Ricky's taking Harrison. Use that as your motivation. There you go. As if you needed any, there you go. I know it'd be scary to see that all week in the locker room, but if it does the job, use it. So that's one big game.
We got another one.
The big game going on in Class 7A this week, and I think maybe a lot of people might not have thought this was going to be a big game a few weeks ago, but Bryant at Fort Smith Northside to open up 7A Central Conference play at Mayo Thompson Stadium Friday night.
You know what? If I look a little rough, a little rugged, because I covered that game, Northside 63, Springdale Harbor.
Wait. I think Northside just scored again.
That's it. Listen to this, people. The football game, the final score is Northside 63, Springdale Harbor 56.
Not in overtime.
Not in overtime. This is regulation.
Yes.
119 points.
1,400.
1,400 yards. I don't know, 83 first downs. I'm exaggerating
Maybe.
there.
Not by much.
Not by much, but man, there was old slobber knocker, offense, back and forth. But and they're 3-0. You know, Northside may be the most.
Yes.
Leland agreed with me that Northside may be the most improved team in the upper classification, but they're going against Bryant.
They are going against Bryant.
Defending
state champions.
You know what that means? We won the state championship this year. We won the state champion that year. We won the state championship that other year. 3 times, 3 in a row.
3. Now, Bryant is coming in off a loss. They had their 32-game winning streak ended down in the Piney Woods, the Pine Curtain of East Texas last week, down in Longview at Lobo Stadium in a close game. Bryant, they gave Longview all Longview wanted. Longview did win it, but no shame there. In fact,
24-21.
Yeah, Bryant retained. Yeah, Bryant retained its number 1 in the state, and rightfully so.
Rightfully
so. But Bryant proved that they could compete against the best in Texas because
you know about them East Texas.
I do.
You used to hunt alligators or razorbacks or hogs, wild hogs down
barehanded.
there. Barehanded.
Barehanded. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you look like that.
Yeah. So Bryant at Northside, Rick, you mentioned Northside, much improved. Great running game. Sunquist Church, 200-plus yards against Harbor. Ty Massey, 3rd straight game of 140-ish yards. You know, Walker, Sunquist Church, Walker Katsavis.
Great athlete.
Great athlete. You know, they're really, really improved. Now, are they improved enough to beat Bryant?
Nope. I mean, we don't wish them any will, and I love that team, but, man, Bryant, that loss does nothing to them. And they're going to come. I guess they got to come to Mayo Thompson Stadium.
And I'm hoping it is packed.
Yeah, you folks go down there and watch these kids.
Yes.
These kids, you're going to watch these kids. They're going to be playing college ball. Maybe 1 or 2 might play pro ball.
Hey, okay. Trey Norwood was at Northside 10 minutes ago, and he's playing in the NFL now. So, yeah, you can get there from there.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to be, man, if you're anywhere in Northside on a Friday, instead of going out and eat catfish or what are you
go early. Get you some catfish early.
Eat early.
Early.
And then go to the game.
Then go to the game.
There you go. So, you know, it'd be worth your while to watch that game.
Yeah.
But I think Bryant still got too much for him.
So Bryant over Northside.
Yes.
And Coach Fleur, now they've been using these, you know, nobody picked them to beat Greenwood, and they did. They've been kind of playing with a little chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
And you know they're going to have one this week about that big because Rick Bryant has owned
them.
Northside. They have
them.
the last 3 or 4 years or so. So Northside feels like they can compete. Well, here's your chance.
Let's go, Grizzlies.
Go get it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Here's your chance. But Rick doesn't think you can do it. Use that as motivation. Use it as motivation. As if you needed more, use it as motivation. So there you go.
I'm ready.
All right, Rick. 7A West play also starts Friday night. Now, Bentonville, they didn't play last week. They were off. Harbor, you know, we just talked about them. They're exhausted. You know, they were just watching the scoreboard would have exhausted them against Northside, seeing the numbers change that fast. But anyway, Harbor's got to get better defensively because as good as offense as Northside has, Bentonville's offense is better.
Bentonville's offense. And Bentonville, they had some mistakes a couple weeks ago, turning the ball over. They cleaned that up.
They got
you know they would. They're good. Yep. You knew they were going to clean that up. And Harbor, they went almost well over a half with no turnover. But there's a couple interceptions. I think there was a late fumble that hurt them. But, man, Harbor can score. Buchanan, he's got receivers. They're a really good
running
team.
Back. Yep,
running back.
Drew McClendon's done a transition from quarterback to receiver. Done fantastic at that transition.
But they got to play some D. You got to
exactly
Wildcat. You got to stop somebody. Please.
And you got to quit hurting yourself.
quit hurting yourself with turnovers, and you got to stop somebody. But man, I could easily see Harbor win this game.
They could. They absolutely could. They're certainly capable of it. Certainly capable of it. Now, Bentonville's going to come in. You're right, Rick. Bentonville's embarrassed by the way they lost to Conway. Not that they lost. I mean, Conway's a good team. Bentonville's embarrassed that in the way that they let that game slip away from them. And, you know,
and that's not Bentonville. I mean, we've been talking about Bentonville defense. That's why they get to the state champ. That's why they've won the 7A West Conference. I don't know, 12 out of the last 13 times? Something like that. But, Wright, a good one. Ficklin, great running back. And
Chas Nimrod and Cooper Smith, and
And you know, Bentonville is not. They're going to watch Harbor on tape, on film, and they know. I mean, them kids are going. Ooh, we got to play. Conference opener, you got to go in there and play. Harbor's going to be ready for it. They're going to put that loss right there behind it. Man, if Harbor could play just a little bit better defense, I take them. But I'm not going to do it. I got Bentonville Tigers going in there and winning that game.
Boy, Rick, and that would be Harbor would be 0-4 if that happens. And
you know what? And if you are 0-4,
but look at who they've played.
Yeah. They've played fantastic.
Look at who they've played.
Yes.
Yeah. So
North Little Rock, all those. But the thing, if you are 0-4, you know, what was it? J.R. Eldridge, Arkadelphia.
No, Rick, they wouldn't be 0-4. They'd be just 0-1.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Because the only thing that matters is conference play.
But a few years ago, I think Arkadelphia lost their first
0-5.
Oh, they started 0-5.
0-5.
And still won the state championship.
I believe they won 10 straight.
So it's possible, but man, Wildcats, you need to really come with it. Come with it on the conference opener.
But you got Bentonville winning the conference opener.
Till you show me.
Now another interesting game, Rick, too, in the 6A West. This is not our game of the week, but it is worth mentioning. Siloam Springs and Van Buren will open at 6A West play Friday night.
Yeah.
Now, these are two teams that can light it up.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, they can light it up. And so, you know, Graham Thomas,
get ready.
Better get that hand ready. Better get exercising because that hand's going to be riding a lot. Rick, this game could be 65-64. I mean, it could be.
For Graham, I hope it's not, man. But in this game right here, the way their offense will go up and down the field, I mean, you can't go get a Coke. You can't eat a cheeseburger. You got to pay attention every play. This is going to be a high-scoring game.
It is.
But I see Van Buren. I think they got that passing combination going down there with Perkins and what's his name now?
Malachi, but he goes by Kai.
Kai.
Yeah, Henry.
That's a C-H-I, right?
Yeah, what Malachi?
Yeah.
So
no Mala, just a Kai.
He dropped the Mala.
Dropped the Mala.
Which I kind of take that personal. That's
you're my alma mater.
Yeah.
But I think high scoring game, but I think Van Buren ekes this one out.
So great game last week from Siloam Springs quarterback Hunter Talley. Accounted for 7 touchdowns in their win over Pea Ridge.
Player of the Week.
Player of the Week, that's right. 7 touchdowns, 5 of them rushing, 2 passing. So this game is going to be back and forth. This is going to be a great game. You're right, Rick. If you're going to go to the concession stand, you need to go before the game and just load up and have it set all around you. Bring a big sack, all the M&Ms and all that ready to go. Don't want to leave. Even at halftime, they might not even stop at halftime.
If you pay some kid $1, go or $2, go to the concession stand, get you, but do not get out of that seat.
I tell you what, I'll come and I'll take your money and I'll go to the concession stand.
Well, that'd be all of you. You'd be gone. You'd be gone.
I'd be faster than Sunquist Church getting out of the stadium.
Oh, woo, man, there you go. That's fast.
That's
right
pretty
there.
fast. So that is our Prep Rally Live on
tape
for this week. And don't forget, our game of the week brought to you by West, Termite, Pest, and Lawn. That is going to be Farmington taking that bus. They're not going to fly, Rick. They're going to bus up.
I mean, that's a hard trip
trip up the mountains. They're going to take it up to Harrison. Let's see what happens. Rick's taking Harrison. We'll see what happens. Good luck to both teams. And good luck to all teams this week going into conference play. We want you to have the best season you possibly can. We want to see you playing in the postseason.
Stay healthy.
Enjoy this time. This is the best time of your life.
Absolutely.
The best time of your life, and enjoy everything. Band members, cheerleaders, whatever you are and whatever your involvement is in high school football, cherish this time, Rick, because it don't last for very long.
It's all down, and we're good proof. It's all downhill.
Mostly
from
down,
here.
yeah. Mostly
we're good
down.
proof.
Yeah.
Downhill. So enjoy your senior year, your junior year, sophomore year. Go out there and have fun. Stay safe.
Absolutely. I'm Chip Souza. This is Rick Fires. We'll catch you next week on Prep Rally Live
on tape.
There we go. We'll catch you next week.